Hey flight junkies, welcome back. It's been a while since we made a video. We were making our exodus out of Ohio down to Florida, as we do every year for the last 20 some years. And we're down at the Florida Training Center right now. We're starting up our big groups of students starting up this coming week. We have one student here that we had to squeeze in here because he's going to be taking his double-seater to Costa Rica and giving rides over there. But this is the double-seater FlyPod X. If you haven't seen the video for that, or if you want one, I think there's one on our YouTube channel. Look through there for it. But when you're doing tandem, it's a great thing to do. If you got family that wants to do it, make sure that they want to do it before you just buy one and talk them into it. But when you go with the FlyPod X, it's unbelievably easy to launch. Foot launching is a nightmare, and it's a lot harder. Triking has become the way, but double-seater trike is even easier than foot launch tandem because you really have to know a lot and do a lot to pull it off. It's not as fun, especially for your passenger, but with this one, it's very comfortable. You can sit there, put your passenger in there, give them very little instruction, and pretty much do all the work for themselves. Some people choose to start off with the double-seater right from the get-go. If they know that they're going to be doing tandem, and that's primarily what they're going to be doing, you have to remember, when you do a tandem, when you're flying by yourself, you're going to be flying a standard size wing that's made for your body weight. You can't fly a tandem wing by yourself because you're too light on it. It's not loaded enough. And so you're looking at a purchase of an extra glider at that point. The tandem will be used only when you're taking a passenger up. The Monster motor is a 313cc motor. It is the ultimate preferred weapon when you're doing tandem because this is the biggest motor being used in the industry. 313 cc's. On top of that, it's got a 4-bladed propeller system. There's no equal. So if you're trying to do tandem with these little motors, they're already burning out with one people on them, like the Monster or the Vittorossi Moster 185. They're blowing that thing up with one person on, much less putting two and working it to death. This one, you're not going to be killing your motor. In fact, we've got a student that's 446 pounds when we train him. He gained a little weight, he got up to 500 pounds, and he's flying the Monster. And so it'll haul, it'll lift a lot of weight, but the nice thing is you're not going to be overworking a tiny motor to do tandem. So your motor's going to last long, and then, of course, with the extra things that the FlyPod has, and the extra things that the Fresh Breeze motors have, better bearings, reinforced crankcases, triple jointed exhaust, prop hub stabilizers, enlarged cylinder heads, nickel seal coated cylinders, things that aren't found on the other brands. You're going to have a motor that's going to last a long time, not only because you're not only overworking it, but because you've got better components. But we just wanted to show you this. He's going to make his first flight. This is his first attempt, so we don't know what's going to happen here. Anything could happen. And we'll just keep filming. If he has a failed launch, we'll pause the video and we'll bring it back. One thing that's a little bit trickier, if you're starting out with a double-seater, the one thing about the FlyPod, it's unlike any other trike on the market. And check out the video because there's so many features on the FlyPod that are so different from the other trikes on the market. You have to watch that video. But one of the things that it has, and the most impressive thing that it has, is a self-correcting front end. So if your wing, a lot of trikes want to roll over. And it's not saying that you can't roll over a trike. We've seen guys do it, but it's the hardest trike to roll over. If your wing is pulling off to one side with a new student that's, not quite in control yet, doesn't know what he's doing, that front end will self-correct. Watch what happens when the wing pulls. You see how that front wheel wants to go right over there, and it keeps the trike from rolling over, so it self-corrects. It's like the only one on the market that does that. It's telescopic, multiple hang points. It's simple looking, but it does so much more than the other ones. And not only that, it pops apart with pins and breaks down, and you got pilot protection all the way around you. But all the double-seater FlyPod X is a stretched out version with all the same features. So it really makes launching a lot easier. But it is, if you're going to fly it from the back seat, you do not have access to be able to steer your front wheel. So we rely on the setup, and you can see that in another video. I have a very peculiar way and a very unique way of doing setup that makes launching a lot easier. And if people would just follow this, they'd have much more success with their launches. It's in that video, How to Launch a Powered Paraglider Trike Captain Kurt Style. But he doesn't have the ability to steer his front wheel, so he has to rely on taxiing and getting the wing under control and making the trike follow him. So that's what he's going to do. We'll give it a shot, and once they learn how to do this, It's very simple, but it is a little more challenging than the single-seater fly pod, which gives you access to touch that. So Hugo, how you feeling, man? Get a good night's sleep?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to it. I think you're one of the greatest teachers.
Hey man, I hope you're learning something here.
After 40 years of research, I think I'm content and happy with you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so
very
much
for the opportunity.
Well, we're glad to have you here too, and I hope you have a blast with this down in Costa Rica. You got some beautiful landscape down there to look at, and
definitely
some great places to fly. So we're going to put a minute. We're going to pause the video. We'll give it a shot. If it doesn't go well, again, this is just his first try. So we're out here training, and we're going to be working with him all week, and we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Oh, Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for a great morning out here. We had a great night last night. And we just pray that you watch over Hugo, keep him safe up there, put a hedge of protection around him. Thank you for a great day. Most of all, we thank you for salvation. Thank you for what you did on the cross. Watch over him, keep him safe up there, help him to keep his wits about him. In Christ's name we pray, amen. All right, brother. All right, get your hands up.
So just one break, yeah?
Yeah, you're going to get the other hand in your hand. I'm going to put it in your hand. You need to grab it already. And let me show you how to do it. How can you steer with, you can't steer with one break. Okay, now here's what I like to do. I like to put it on this one finger.
Okay.
You can put it on two once you get up there, but I like it so it doesn't get in the way. I usually put it on this one finger like that.
Okay.
Because these two fingers are going to do all this. And look at, pull the brakes. See what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can still work your fingers. See what I mean? Even with the tension on it, you can still work it. If you're happier with two fingers, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
You like two fingers
yeah,
better?
I can try this.
Okay, but get your hands on the outside of this line.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So your hands are going to stay high. We don't want, we want the way. And you want to grip this because that can just pull right off your hand. You're not holding on to it. You're still not holding on to it. You're still not holding on to it. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Let me just start you up and then I'll get in the air. Don't go yet.
Nope.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we're looking up for the wing. You want to see what our wing is doing? Go. Stay on it. Stay on it. Attaboy. Looking good. Hands up. Raise your hands up. There you go. Beautiful. Looking job. Good job, man. Let it take you away. That's it. Don't worry about the rocket. We'll show you how to stop that. There we go. Use the throttle down very slowly now. Very slowly. Perfect. Hold it right there. Okay. You're going to very slowly pull the right brake. Very slowly pull the right brake. Looking good. Let your arms just hang like dead meat on there. There you go. Looking good, Hugo. Excellent job. Beautiful takeoff, man. First shot. It's all in the setup. And the trike self-corrected. That was awesome. It was off a little bit. The wind had changed direction, but that trike self-corrected. Looking good. Let's just go straight now. Looking fantastic. Beautiful. Looking good. As soon as we get to the grass, I want you to right turn towards me. Okay, beautiful. Start to right turn towards me now. All the way down to idle, Looking good, man. Looking good. Beautiful job. Just keep coming towards me. Beautiful, that's right. Look where you want to land. Remember, when we're landing here, we're going to look out ahead of us. Go ahead and shut that motor off. And just keep flying. Just keep coming towards me. And at the last 5 feet is when we're going to pull the brakes on. Don't start micro steering. Just keep flying the way you were. At the last 5 feet, look out ahead of you. We're going to pull the brakes and go nice and slow. Ready, set, pull. Beautiful. Okay, raise one hand. Try to pick the other one. Yeah, there you go. Now you got it. All right, welcome home, spaceman. Good job, man. Good job. Wow, that was awesome. Awesome. There it is. What do you think of that?
It's beautiful. I'm so happy, so excited.
You got it on the first shot.
Oh man, this is great. You're a great teacher.
You know,
Yes.
Good job,
you,
Hugo.
thank you.
you're a good listener.
job.
Wow.
That is awesome. And so that setup, this, like I said, this is a little trickier than that's trickier than it looks. But that setup that we teach, getting three things lined: the wind, the pilot, center wing, and the way that we set it up and drag it back and we set the lines, it's very unique. The other instructors aren't teaching this, but if you check it out, it works so good. And then you couple that with a self-steering unit. Pulled it off on the first shot. So proud of you, man.
Ah.
Good
That
job.
was awesome. We got a lot of work to do. We're going to do multiple takeoffs, multiple landings. Then we'll have him doing touch and goes and different things. We'll even start to work in a little bit of airbags, and then